Hey everyone, welcome to dioneacreates. So in today's video, we are going to be using this gorgeous paper from Deborah Booker Designs and a tag from Dollar Tree. So let's just get started. So you guys, when I got these papers and first saw them from Deborah, I fell in love with this particular one right here because, as you guys know, I love birds so much. And so I knew immediately kind of what I wanted to do. I had this tag from Dollar Tree like already in my stash, and I thought that it would fit perfect on there. So rather than like kind of sand this and try to redo all of this, I just painted the back of it, and I just used Waverly chalk paint just to give it a good coat, you know, and to lighten it so that the decoupage paper, you know, when you see through it, it will be lighter. So that's what we're gonna do. I've gathered some beautiful Christmas ribbons, my stickles, my sheer bliss from Paint Couture, some Pin Art, Christmas snow crystal paste and ice pen, and then I have some gold wax paste, and so yeah, it's wax paste, it's gilding wax from DIY Paint Company, and then yeah, so let's just get started working on this. So what I am going to do is I am going to try to at least cut this out a little bit because I really just want this design here. And so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut this. And I'm just going to cut it kind of on the seam here, because I won't need, it will go over a little bit, but I don't want to go all the way into the next piece. So we're going to just kind of cut it here, and then we'll sand off what is left on our paper. So you guys, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and you are well on your way into Christmas. I know that I have been decorating and decorating. I was doing some more decorating this morning. I decided to decorate my front porch. I did that for fall, not this fall, but last fall, and I really enjoyed it. And so I thought, you know, I'm going to do that with Christmas stuff this year. So I've been working on that, and I've really been having a lot of fun. Okay, so now we're going to just decoupage. So I'm using the Daisy Bell Clear Satin Top Coat as my decoupage medium, and we are just going to just start decoupaging here, just like we always do. So yeah, so I've been decorating. I've been pulling out just some things, just some old things that I hardly ever use, or, you know, haven't used in a while, and just having a lot of fun just working with things that I have. I decorate for Christmas more on, I'm really on sentimentality and just good memories, and so a lot of Christmas decorating that I do is really, I mean, it's not typically like on trend, or it's just what I have and what I love and what is really special to me. And so I've been having just a ton of fun doing that this year, trying to get this Christmas kind of centered on here. And really having fun with it. I've pulled out some things that I might do a makeover on. So yeah, just really trying to just really enjoy this season and decorating. And I don't know about you, but when I put things away, even if they're gifts that I got or new ornaments, by the time the year rolls around, I forget about them. So it's sometimes always like a surprise when I open my decorations. Oh, you guys, this paper. I wish you could see it in person. It is so sweet. So I would love for you guys to tell me in the comments if you have a theme that you always do, or a color scheme, or how you decorate for Christmas. I just love hearing about other people's traditions and styles and all of that. It's just also fun because, you know, it doesn't matter. Whatever is special to you or whatever is your style, that's all that matters. As long as you like it, that is all that matters. It was this project, like I said, I knew as soon as I saw this paper that I wanted to use this, but now that I have them, oh my gosh, it's like all I want to do is create with these papers. They're so pretty. Guys, did you shop any good cyber sales? I didn't really do a whole lot of either Black Friday or Cyber Monday sales. You know, everyone was running all their sales so early that it kind of fizzled out by then. Or at least I thought, things that I was looking at. I'm going to be making some gifts this year, and I've got to get busy with that. It's flying by. First week of December is going to be a memory pretty soon. So I'd love to know you guys making your gifts. Tell me that in the comments. What you're making. This has script. This paper has script on it. It has the word Christmas. It has a joyful Christmas. And they're all in these just beautiful fonts. I just can't even tell you how much I love this one. So you guys, at Thanksgiving, I tried making homemade rolls. So the Saturday before I practiced, I found 2 recipes, and I tried them. The first one, it was good, but it had more of like a biscuit texture to it. And like I said, although it was really good, that's not really what I was going for rolls for Thanksgiving. So I found another one, and that was it. It was a hit. And we sampled that weekend. We sampled a lot of rolls, and had my mom too. I had her have a sample, and so that recipe was approved, and so I made that for Thanksgiving, and everybody really liked it. That recipe really the lady that created the recipe, she used a KitchenAid, so it was written using a KitchenAid mixer, which I have, and I think that is part of what it just made it so easy, because the KitchenAid did all the work pretty much. But it was, yeah, they were really yummy. So if you guys want that recipe, just leave me a comment and I'll put the link there for you if you're interested in that. Okay, I think everything is down on our paper here. So we are going to move on to the fun part of decorating, but I'm going to get my edges off of it here first. And I'm just going to use, finally got one of these fun little sanding tools. So this is my first time using it. So let's just see how wonderful it does. It works pretty good. Sorry for the noise there, y'all. That makes pretty quick work of it. It is a lot easier to hold it than trying to hold the sandpaper or even a block. Alrighty, it's coming right along. And one more side. Oh, you guys, I already, without even putting any accents on this, it already looks so pretty. Oh my goodness. I love this. Look at that. Oh my gosh, isn't that so pretty? I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it already. All right, so now comes the fun part. We are going to just start embellishing it. So I have my stickles here, and this is what we are gonna start with. And there are some red berries on here. So I'm going to use my red stickles to do that, because who does not love these? And again, because this paper is it's just so beautiful all on its own. I'm not doing a whole lot to it. And I'm just kind of touching these berries. I'm not covering the whole thing. Again, I just want to give it that little bit of sparkle. And of course my stickles is getting, there we go. Just a tiny but touch of it. You know, that's the problem though. Sometimes with the stickles, the glitter gets stuck in here. I don't have a pen over here. Okay, I will move on to the other one. And then I want to use the Stardust on, there's all these little like snowflakes. And so I want to use the Stardust on those. Again, just to give it the little bits of sparkle. Do you guys use the stickles? As you know, it's one of my faves. And I'm not gonna put it on all of them, but again, just so you can kind of see it and then it catches the light. That's what I love. I love when the glittery, it catches the light. You just see those little, just that little bit of magic to the sparkles. All right, so there, I don't know if you can kind of see how it's starting to come together. And again, just making this paper that's already so beautiful just stand out even more. And we're gonna do the same on the green. This is a beautiful green that's on here. This is a little bit more darker green. So I don't know, maybe I won't use that on this one. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to use our inks here and we're gonna go around the edges because you know it wouldn't be a project for me if I did not do that. And so I'm just gonna go around it like this. And then I'm gonna come back with my little applicator and kind of come in more on the edges, on the inside of it. To give it that really distressed and vintage look that I love. And I think, you guys, I'm gonna need to get a re-inker or a new vintage photo. I think mine is running out of inks. Oh yeah, here we go. It's just kind of blending it all in, giving it that worn paper look. All right, so there it is now with a little more distressing done on there. And there is also now glitter all over my distress ink. Try to clean that off. All right, let's see. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to use a ribbon across here at the bottom just to give it a little accent. So I have all of these beautiful ribbons. I tried to keep it very vintage and very subtle because I don't want anything like in your face, you know, and I'm wondering if some of these with this red stripe, I bet these will be my favorites. Because again, I just want to put something just across the bottom, just to break it up a little bit. And oh, that's really pretty. Let's see what this one's a little different, looks like. I think I like this one. It's a little more subtle. And then I have just this solid red gross grain one, but I think that's too much. I think this one, let's see about this one. Oh, I don't know. That's kind of pulls that red. But I still think I'm going back to this striped one. This first one that we tried. I think that's my favorite. I think it's just the perfect amount of red, and it goes with kind of the rest of the coloring and the look of that. So I'm gonna try to just use this as my glue. Let's see if that'll work. I don't really want to use the hot glue because you know that bubbles up on there, makes it look weird. So I think we can use maybe some of this. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. I think that'll hold that pretty good. And then let's just trim it off. What do you guys think? You like it with that ribbon? Let's try to do it from the back here. It's got that raised edge on this back side of it. I love it. I love it. Love it. I love it. I love it so much. All right. So now what I want to do is I want to put sheer bliss over all of it because that's going to give it a lot of sparkle, but a subtle sparkle. You guys know how much I also love the sheer bliss. So we're going to do that. But before we do, I want to hit this with some of this gold gilding wax, just kind of around these edges too, just ever so slightly, just to give it that extra little bit of sparkle too. just very, very subtle. And this one is very pigmented, so but again, just kind of hints of it here and there. And I know you guys probably can't see the gold, but they're just little hints of it kind of around. I don't know if the light can kind of catch it. And there's a little bit, like on this little bird, he's got a little bit on his neck. It looks like it's gold. And so let me see if I can just kind of paint some of this on there. That's way more than I wanted. Just to kind of accent that a little bit. All right, now we are going to go over it with the Sheer Bliss. Need to learn to wipe the edges off of it better, I guess. So sticky. So you do have to stir this, as I've mentioned before, if you've seen me use this, because the glitter in this does come to the bottom. And I'm getting low on this. Hope it lasts me. It's so pretty. It's just such a subtle, subtle, subtle amount of glitter on here. This makes it pretty and shimmery. And again, it catches the light. I started to do a crackle on here. But then I remembered I had this. And so I'm like, I'm just going to put the Sheer Bliss on here. Because that will really just give it just the touch of sparkle that I really, really want. And I can already like see it coming through. And it's so pretty. Hey guys, tell me, are you vintage? Do you love vintage Christmas? Are you like more modern, more whimsical? What is your like favorite thing of kind of style that you like to use at Christmas? Or kind of all of it? I think I use a little mixture of, like I said, I use a lot of just things that, you know, have been in our family and just traditional. I use a lot of birds in my tree. but I do really love these sweet kinds of vintage images. And so if some of my stickles isn't quite dry and I go over those, I will just go back and add those back in. And I'm just going to kind of hold it up to the light and see if there's any spots that I kind of missed. And thank you guys. That is it. I think we are done. So I will let this dry and I will get some really good pictures of this and I will post them on the community tab and on Facebook so that you guys can see. And I would love for you guys to, again, leave me in the comments what you were making, how you use these Dollar Tree tags. I would love for you to share that. And I hope you really enjoyed this. I hope you create and just enjoy that and embrace the magic of this season. So, as always, I appreciate you guys. Love and light to you all, and we'll see you again real soon.